Get Chuck Toye here. Chuck Toye is over at Leaf Logistics. He's also a product custodian, but I don't see the mop. What you got over there, Chuck? What's happening, man? How you liking Chattanooga? Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Hey,
there we go.
hey.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Microphone's not cooperating either.
No.
What's up, man? How you digging it? How you digging Chattanooga?
I'm sorry I forgot my mop, first of all. I love Chattanooga. This is the first time I've been here since I was a wee lad. My parents brought me to see the choo-choo.
Really?
And it's been fun to come back and enjoy Chattanooga as an adult. Found an amazing steak dinner last night, so fantastic place.
Well, nice. What are you here to talk about? Like, what at this event? You're out there on the floor. You want people to know about Leaf. What kind of conversations are you having?
So we spend a lot of time talking with folks about how we think freight can move differently.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So we're thinking about planning, scheduling, coordinating freight into the future.
Okay.
So we're not quite predicting the weather, but we're thinking beyond today, beyond tomorrow, right? Every day people get up and they hustle to move freight, whether it's, I got to move my load, I got to fill my truck, both sides. Shippers and carriers work really hard to make the economy that we have. And you guys spend a lot of time highlighting those efforts for folks. What Leaf is trying to do is make sure that you don't have to work so hard to make that same result happen.
Yeah.
So we can plan, schedule, coordinate your freight into the future by using our data and our analytics tools to make that freight more predictable, more reliable, and everybody gets what they want without having to work so hard.
But how did, like, these past 2 years, how did that throw you for a loop at all? I mean, freight's a tough thing to predict.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Right? When you take the data and you look at, if I take a shipper by themselves, inside their own network, they're working really hard to make their network as efficient as they can, all by themselves.
Yeah.
But then you line up everybody else doing the same thing, all by themselves. So they're working really hard in their own silo. And what we found is if we can put them together, put their data together, which we can do, they trust us, we can see opportunity for 35, 40% cooperation among two shippers. If I put 7 shippers together, now I see 90, 95% of their networks work together. So what we see is when we do that, we can create opportunities to schedule, plan, coordinate that freight into the future because now these shippers are effectively sharing trucks across their respective networks, and Leaf identifies those opportunities and helps them execute them.
That is awesome. The implications of that and the benefits potentially for just not only the one shipper, but the entire industry are huge, right? I mean, you're talking about the efficiencies of truckloads, which is actually really low, right? The amount of empties moving and empty miles, et cetera, which would reduce carbon footprint, you increase capacity, and you would stabilize rates, right?
That's right. What are we seeing right now? When I was in Arkansas 6 months ago, talking to folks, I couldn't get a carrier to return my phone call.
Right.
They were busy. They had all the business they needed. Right now, carriers are calling us back. Hey, Leaf, remember those loads you said I could plan, schedule, and coordinate in the future? Do you still have those? Right. This market does this all the time. Every 2 or 3 years, the market moves. So the message we gave people 6 months ago starting to resonate again. You know, shippers were interested in saving money 6 months ago. Now they're feeling good, right? I'm going to go RFP my things again.
Yeah.
I'm going to move my stuff cheaper.
So when's retail going to start moving again then? What's your prediction there? Because it seems like we all kind of realize this ain't going to be a great peak season. People are sitting on inventory.
If I could predict the future, I would start a hedge fund. So I try not to predict the future other than what I can see with
Luke Velasquez over there, he's got like an app open. He's like, what should I get in my stocks?
I would trust Ayala to help me predict the weather. But yeah, for me, what we do at Leaf is a little bit about making sure you can ride through those tough times, whether they're peaking or not.
Yeah.
Right. There's patterns that emerge when you start looking at these things together. And so there's always going to be need for, boy, I need to cover something that happened today. Some emergency comes up. So we make sure that the everyday stuff gets taken care of so that when things start to peak, you're ready for it. You can focus on that part of your business rather than have to focus on the core business, which should be ready to go.
You gonna knock Project 44 out of that top slot in the Freight Tech 25 next year?
I will not predict the future, but it's something I've thought about.
All right. It's tough to get predictions. Well, Chuck, I predict that you will place pretty well in that cowbell competition. So why don't you go hit that thing?
Well, he's the judge.
I've had a lot of people to watch, so I don't want any pressure on me, but I'm not.
No pressure. I'll cover
What I think we need is more cowbell.
Yes.
We definitely do. Ooh. Not
It's gonna be
bad.
tough. We're gonna have to go to the audience.
Bad.
We're gonna have to go to the audience. Chuck, thanks for joining us, man.
Thank you, gentlemen. Have a great day.
Appreciate it.